Yup. Shut the frick up about rewards. Freaking Twitch, man. Put them in their place. Wait, well, am I echoing? There you go. There you go. Can you...
Thanks to @Matt's Donuts and Coffee for my sub gift. Smiles.
Skitterati. Thank you for the sub, mate. Appreciate you. We're doing some announcements for the thing here. I am so war crimey, bro. We were supposed to have a collab thing going on yesterday. Super secret, super fun. And I got postponed. So I'm bummed. But it is what it is. But it's okay. It'll happen. Wasim, Ashento, hello. Did you get a haircut? No, what are you talking about? Maryville versus ISU is happening right now. Kind of a banger matchup. Interesting. Hello, Funero. I like the hair. Thank you. Falcon, hello. I'm doing all the silly announcements right now. I'm copy and pasting all this frickin' stuff here. Did I read the devlog? I did. It's interesting, isn't it? Hey, Sapphire. Rub Chiji, hi. Thank you, Sarah Lee. Nice cut, by the way. Thank you. Why is the upload taking so long? Weird. The upload for the today's Spilo 2 is taking forever. Hey, Donovan. Wait, it costs $8? Wait, a Twitch sub costs $8, chat? Nine, thank you for the raid.
You know what this is?
Thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. $8? Really? Do I get an increased cut from that?
WSG.
Did I write the devlog? Wild. Okay, I'll have to look into that later. Freaking Jeff Bezos, man. I better be getting a better cut here. Frick me, man. I better get my cut, buddy. Tell you what. Shut up, McRae. I'm actually just going to have to pause these uploads because the bitrate might be kind of wonky. So chat, basically what I'm going to try to do is the stream might be a little, not laggy, but kind of for like the next 10-ish minutes. So just hang tight. Weird. Okay, interesting. I guess we'll cross that road when we get there. So let's get everybody ready here. I'm gonna segment this. So this is gonna be different than our last Hero Misery. So for those of you guys that don't know, Hero Misery is where we take a popular character or an interesting character and we plot them into the absolute worst possible situations, bad maps, and specifically bad matchups. Bad heroes, hard counters, soft counters, characters that you just hate playing versus the absolute most. And what I'm going to show you guys and what we're going to be doing differently here is obviously we're going to play some games. I'm going to review those games afterwards to provide feedback about how to play versus your counters. That's the most important part of Hero Misery. But the fun thing here is, as opposed to the previous time with Winston and with Zenyatta, where we took the time to kind of just predict what we felt like the hardest characters were. What's up, Vanilla? I appreciate the 9 months, mate.
Yo.
The reason why I did the poll is because it's actually fun to showcase what people actually think. Not just what we, everybody knows that this character is hated the most. They were pretty predictable, I will say, but it does go to prove that there are some consistent lines of thought here, which makes things quite nice. So let's pull that up really quick while we're finishing up the upload here. So let's start with the rank chart, because that is going to show a little bit of the bias within this poll. So the average ranked player, I'm actually going to pull up Morgan Madron's tweet here. Morgan Madron, where is he? Thank you, Morgan. So Morgan Madron had a tweet a little while ago, and I don't think they have the percentage breakdown. So the pixel counting, actually. So this is, I'll showcase this really quick here. So Morgan posted like the pixel the breakdown of all the ranks and the roles. And basically bronze, here's the breakdown. Bronze is 4%, about 5%, 20% for silver, about 37% for gold, 27% for platinum, 9% for diamond, 2% grandmaster, and so on. So, and actually, if I remember correctly from the information that we had about Overwatch 1, it's actually a little bit harder to get higher rank in Overwatch 2 than it was in Overwatch 1. So yeah. Basically, the reason why I'm clarifying this is because the people that I pull in my Discord and on Twitter were not representative of the average player base in full. So there's significantly fewer, if you could look, silver, gold, and bronze was only around, 14% of the selection here. So there's definitely a higher rank bias, which makes sense, right? That being said, there still was a decent amount of golden players. There was still a lot of platinum players, a lot of diamond players, a surprising number of grandmaster players as well. So this is going to be a little bit more of a high rank bias, but upon looking through this, I think that people's ideas about what they hate playing versus are still going to be relatively close to what the average player base is. Now, I want you guys to try to take a guess. Cheers, Glorious. I appreciate you. What do you think? I'm actually going to hide it for a second. All right, it's DPS, then support. Okay, so what do you think guys think were the top few DPS? Go ahead. There's going to be 4 that I think make the cut for today's video. 4 DPS. 4 DPS. What do you guys think? What do you think? There was a pretty clear top 4. We had 700 responses, so everyone was very helpful. Yeah, most of you guys are getting pretty close. This is DPS. So, all right, I'm gonna leak it. You guys ready? You guys ready? Number 1 is Mei. Number 2 is Echo. So the reason why people don't like Mei is because she can poke you out. She has Ice Block to deny your engages, and obviously Primary Fire Freeze is pretty hard to deal with. Mei is pretty good versus Genji. Maybe not the greatest on all the maps, but she's pretty good versus Genji. What's up, Backbone? So number 2 is Echo, because in many ways people think that Echo is just Genji, but better. Echo has better poke than Genji. Echo has generally more consistent ultimate than Genji. If Echo hits her sticky, she can even beat Genji up close. Now, Genji's main advantage over Echo is the fact that Genji is significantly better than Echo up close. Deflect is really good versus stickies. Obviously, you can't deflect a beam, but 225 HP, 250 alternate fire, but Echo can poke a lot better than Genji. So she can be very annoying, and obviously her verticality is still really good as well. I'm kind of telling you why people don't like the hero, and then giving you a little bit of insight about how I expect you to play versus that character. And number 3 was Symmetra. Again, beam character. Turrets are annoying. She has more HP than she used to as well, so she's a little less squishy than she used to be. But yeah, I'm surprised Symmetra wasn't even a little bit higher. I think the reason why Symmetra isn't higher is she's not a very popular character, so you rarely deal with her. So it's not as much of a recency bias of, oh gosh, you know, if there was a Symmetra meta, or even Symmetra was better, I guarantee you that Symmetra probably would have been number 1. Number 1, probably. But yeah, so Sim hasn't been good for a while, but yeah, Symmetra totally makes sense. Now, the way that you beat Symmetra is, again, just avoiding her in general. The Symmetra one is actually tricky because in many ways, Symmetra, in some circumstances, can actually out-poke you. And if she plays around her turrets with 250 HP, she can even out-brawl you if you don't hit the alternate fire. It's a skill check, but it's a hard skill check. It's a very hard skill check. And as opposed to a character like Moira, she can actually just put out a pretty decent amount of range pressure and ranked. So from there, number 4 was Pharah. Again, I mean, it makes sense, right? She's 225 HP, which is nice. She can't fly as much as she used to, but you can't interact with her at all, and she can interact with you, so... And then the last one, which was just kind of the 5th one, was Casty. Again, no huge surprises here. A couple other decent ones people didn't like Venture as much, Torb, Tracer, different things like that. But yeah, it makes sense. Okay. Now, support. Support. I believe there were 2 main big juicers, and there's one kind of juicer. The last I checked it around 500 responses, so that might have changed, but I would not expect it. What would be your choices? Now, remember, this is a high rank bias here. There's like a pretty significant high rank bias here. So there's significantly higher, the average is leaning more towards higher rank. I'm definitely not trying to throw you off track with that information. Definitely not trying to throw you off track. All right, you guys ready? Moira with 41%, Brigitte with 26%, and then a little bit of Kiriko, a little bit more. Yeah, that's basically it. So you nailed it. You nailed it. Surprisingly, almost no Mercy. Now, part of that is probably due to recency bias as well, but I was shocked. I think the matchup versus Mercy is obviously pretty favorable. I guess the romantic coupling, the shipping between Genji and Mercy is a thing. Because I was surprised to see Mercy, because to me, Genji versus Mercy is not a bad matchup, but I don't like Mercy metas because they're very hostile to Genjis, because they're often pocketed hit scan, something that Genji isn't bad versus, but it's not always the favorite meta ever. So yeah, this is crazy. The Moira Brig, and I clarified high rank bias just to show you guys that even high rank players, Grandmaster, Master, Diamond, Plat, they freaking hate Moira and Brigitte. Brig is... Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Poopkip. Maybe we'll roll with that. Brig is an interesting one. The only problem, Poopkip, is it definitely kills my narration. That's the only problem. Moira is just a terrible matchup. You can easily avoid her. She's a very limited character in higher ranks due to her lack of ranged utility. But whenever you're confronted with a Moira 1v1, even at 225 HP, it's just not fun. Like, even high-rank Genjis, people always say, oh, it's a skill check, it's a skill check. And it is, mechanically. It definitely scales better for the Genji than it does for the Moira. But let's not lie, Moiras get better at fading, ironically at aiming, 180 tracking, and maintaining range, too. That's the key thing. If you're able to keep that 10 to 15 meter max suck on her alternate fire, it's really difficult to win that 1v1 for Genji if you're not able to close the distance. So a lot of the ways that you win versus Moira is forcing CDs, not dying, forcing fade, and that's just not a very fun gameplay loop. I want to make a video at some point about like why counters often feel worse than they actually are, but we'll talk about that later. But yeah, long story short, people don't like playing versus Moira. Notice I didn't say necessarily counters, they just hate playing versus Moira, which is what we're going to be doing. Brigitte, similar situation. Pax can really ruin your dives, the burst heal specifically. She can also mess you up. She's also hard to 1v1. And Brigitte, unlike Moira, scales better, continues to scale well with time, because the nice thing about Brig is that she has a very healthy skill ceiling. The bad thing about Brig is she has a very healthy skill ceiling, so it doesn't necessarily get better the better you get, because the Brigs get better too, not just the mechanics, but positioning and so on. And so on. So the big thing with Moira Brig is just trying to find angles and pressure to get close to them, but it's not Freelo. It really isn't. All right, now tank. What do you guys got? There was, again, pretty clear 2 winners here. I don't remember if there was even a 3rd place contender or a 4th place contender. What do you guys think? Hoover. Hoover notice. Hoover. Hoover mentioned. What's up, Pope?
Was looking forward to this stream equals.
Yes. Appreciate the 18 months, mate. All right, Hoover Zarya, guys. Is it Hoover Zarya? It is Zarya Hoover. Zarya and Winston. Beam character, bubbles deny dives. You can't deflect. You can't even really kill Zarya. So, like, a lot of the other beam characters down here, Moira, Sam, to a lesser extent, Mei and Echo, you can if you hit your alt fire, you can mess them up, right? Zarya, you can't. Like, Zarya, like, unless she has literally no bubbles and is being focused by something else, you just can't poke her. Like, you just can't. Like, you can't deflect her, you can't poke her, you can't do anything to Zarya. Going back even to Overwatch 1. And so it's obviously even worse with the more HP, and so yeah, Zarya is just horrific to play. Now, the way to play versus Zarya is really just avoid her, because Zarya is also a very limited tank in Overwatch 2 because she has such limited range and mobility. So Zarya, thankfully, is one of the easiest tanks in the entire game to avoid entirely for Genji, but it is the tank that you probably want to interact with the least. Like, you really do not want to interact with Zarya at all. Now, Winston on the other side of things is something that you can kind of pressure. The armor thing is still bad. I don't want to go down that rabbit hole. I wish they would fix that. But you can do fairly decent damage to Winston. You can even do okay damage versus Bubble. It's not great, but it's something. But Winston can destroy you in a 1v1. And if you mismanage your dash or mismanage your positioning, you can definitely get messed up by Winston. So Winston can pursue as opposed to Zarya. He could do more to Winston, but he's also harder to avoid. The friendly bubbles are why I hate playing versus Zarya more so than the tank interaction. Very fair point. D.Va was in here as well. I just think D.Va is just not a very popular tank. I don't find D.Va to be all that annoying as Genji. I think it is hard to do consistent damage to D.Va, so that maybe that's part of the factor, but also D.Va is just not a very popular tank right now. And then finally here, a little Wrecking Ball, because, why not? And people really just don't care about Malga. Wow, Malga. Yeah, Malga doesn't really bother Genji at all. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to make our friend Tektress in chat here, a good friend of mine, who's been around for a long time. Shut up, Confusion. And we're going to be putting him into Genji Hero Misery. And we're going to put him into a lobby with Diamond and Master players about his rank. And we're going to play in a brawl situation, at least 2 games. One will be a brawl situation, which will have Zarya and Symmetra and Mei, Moira and Lucio maybe, something like that. And then we're going to put him into a verticality dive situation with Pharah, with Flyers. I don't know if I'm feeling psychopathic enough to give him double Flyer, because that might be a situation where you really should swap. But at least 1 Flyer with Winston and a Brigitte, something in there as well. So we're going to have to kind of craft this. Now, I think the problem with... Now, if you guys remember Winston Hero Misery, we didn't do every character being hard. Like, for example, we gave the Winston and the Winston Hero Misery a ranged heal, because if you're playing into hard counters as Winston on a flat map without ranged healing, you need to swap. Like, it's not even a question of, oh, you can play. No, you just need to swap, right? Even the best Winstons in the world will swap in that situation. What I want to do is I'm going to create a significant amount of pressure to where you could still make the hero function, right? It just will be very hard and difficult, right? That's the key thing for me. That's our goal of Hero Misery, is not to make the worst possible situation, but the worst possible situation before you should strategically and objectively swap. That's the goal. So I don't know if Pharah Echo provides, depending on the map, I don't know if it's even fair for the Genji in that situation. Like, if there's anything that he can do at all. So we'll cross that road in a second. First, we're going to construct the... we're going to go ahead and construct the lobbies here. And we're going to get rolling here. So I'm open. I think the fun one to try would be the Brawl one, just because it sounds so much more miserable here. So let's get our competitive preset set up. And chat, just an FYI, don't get your hopes up necessarily, but I'm going to need some people to fill some slots in here. So if you're a Diamond or Masters player, you might be needed here. So hang tight. We'll be doing a giveaway here for slots that we need to fill here. So Tektress is in. Arietta, I think, is in as well. I'm checking my list here. A couple people are offering within. We have a couple. Task Force is in. Old Fish Toast is in. Nodlin is in. These are people that I have from my Patreon group that I've already volunteered to fill out some positions. And so we'll be filling this out. Now, let me make sure that I have. I'm going to pull up my notepad here. So I want Genji. Type this out really quick here. We want. What do we want here? We want Genji. Let's do versus Genji. We want Zarya, Symmetra, Mei. What do you guys think? Moira Lucio? Moira Lucio? I think Brigitte is too bad. I think Brig just would be bad. Like, it would just not make any sense. Like, you could run Moira Brig, but it would be such a bad comp. It might even actually be easier. That's fine, Tektress. So let's do Genji and then some form of ranged healing and then et cetera, and then tank, DPS, support. So I'm actually going to be flexible with what's on Genji's team. Okay, so let's check. What did I do here? Red Knight Winston. Oh, Red Knight's here as well. Oh, I don't need Winston right now, so we'll hold off on Red Knight Winston. Goldfish Toast will be Symmetra. So I'll move myself to spectator. There you go. What is happening? There we go. Okay, so Old Fish Toast Symmetra. Task Force will be the Mei. Arietta will be the Moira. Okay. Nodlin, I don't know. You can play ranged healing. We'll put you on Tektress's team. Okay, so what I need... And I'm going to need career profile proof. So when you join the lobby, I will need unprivated profile with at least some of the play in the last 2 seasons. I need a McCray. Are you going to play deep? McCray, are you here? Are you going to play DPS here? Like hit scan, like Cass would be fine if you want to play Cass. Is McCray here? Okay, yes, you can. Okay, perfect. So I'll just throw you on hit scan. No Widowmaker or anything corny. Okay, so here's what I need. I need any type of support player, Diamond to Masters, any type. I don't care what you play. I need a Zarya Diamond to Masters, somebody that plays Zarya to Diamond Masters level, and I need a Diamond or Masters Lucio. We'll start with that. So Diamond to Masters Lucio, any support character, and I need another tank player, Diamond and Masters as well. So drop your... Okay, so then drop your battle tag here. We're going to do first come, first serve. I actually lied. We're not going to do a giveaway for this one. We might do a giveaway for the next one. But... Sarah Lee, you're online. Sarah Lee, what do you want to play? Can you play any support? Okay, so pause really quick. Don't drop any more Dowie. I need to know what rank, and I need to know what rank and what hero, please. So Shrek will get you in because you Masters 5 Juno. Shrek will put you at tank for the first team if you want to come on. That's fine, Arietta. Arietta, so do we need a replacement for you, Arietta? That's fine. We'll get a Moira replacement. Okay, on now? Okay. Yep, no problem. So here's what we need. Let me clarify. One more time. What's up, Quick? Yes. Here's what we need. I need a battle tag. I need a battle tag and the hero for either Diamond and Masters Zarya, Diamond and Masters Moira, Diamond and Masters Lucio. Diamond and Masters Moira, Diamond and Masters Lucio, Diamond and Masters Zarya. Zarya, Moira, Lucio, Diamond and Masters. Grandma Ashes will get you in. So I need Moira or Lucio. Actually, I'm sorry. Brodizzle technically did post first, and he also posted earlier. I'll get you in next, Grandma Ashes, if we get an opportunity. I apologize, guys. This is not going to be perfect. Brodizzle, just let me know when you're online. Jix, we'll get you in. What's up, Calyx? Good to know.
I'm on in half an hour.
So I still need a Diameter Masters Moira. Diameter Masters Moira. Like I need a glue eater here. I need a glue eater here. You're on? Okay, I got you. And then still invite's still not working. Let me make sure that I'm getting the. Yeah, it's not working. Double check your spelling here. No, I can't. I don't want to fill in. I want to spectate. I'm missing Chris. Do you play Moira? Like, are you actually a Moira player here? Like I'm saying, like, do you eat the glue? Not like, oh, I play. No. Do you play Moira? I need some serious, confident, degenerate behavior. Okay, Bro Dizzle's in. You can. Not. I don't want. I can. I want to say I will. I will dominate. I will break their legs. I will ruin their life. I will suck their soul from their eyeballs. I need more confidence than that, Elmo. Should I just play like a normal Diamond Honor? I can play from. Just play normal. Just play not. Just play normal. I will. I am the Moira sucker. Okay, see, that's the confidence that I need. Honestly, guys, dude, I had this question the other day. How come you never get Malga VODs? How come you never get Moira VODs? How come you never get Roadhog VODs? You want to know why, guys? This is why we're gonna be a little bit hero-phobic. You get what I'm saying? Because the people that play those characters, or the situations in which those characters play, they're not looking to get better. They're not looking to learn. They're not looking to improve. They don't give a frick. They don't give a frick. That's why. And that's how it goes. You play Moira, you don't give a frick about anybody or anything. About your hygiene, your friends, your family, your job. And the same thing goes with Roadhog, and the same thing goes with all the other low skill floor characters. Not even particularly low skill floor. I wouldn't describe Roadhog or Malga as being, certainly not Roadhog, as being a particularly low skill floor. They're just cheese. They're just cornball, you know? They're just meant to make people's experience terrible. Exactly. Bro, I get more Symmetra coaching sessions than I get like freaking Roadhog sessions. Yeah, so, okay. Okay, so here's what we've got. Here are the rules. Listen to Twitch for rules. What do you guys think about this map? Is this map okay? Flashpoint's pretty good for Genji. Maybe we should make it a little worse. What's a good flat map that would be hard? Flashpoint's not bad. I mean, we just rolled out on it. Nuke, thank you for the sub. Circuit Royale. But see, the problem is with Circuit Royales, I think maybe the characters that counter Genji are kind of bad on it. Maybe we just leave it, guys. I don't know. We don't have to sweat too hard. This is an unfriendly map to Genji for the most part. Let's just leave it. Let's just leave as is. Or maybe it's a little too broad. Ah, frick me. Oh, this is really bad. I don't know what to do, guys. King's Row. The problem is I can go, oh, Li Zhang will be bad, but then the other points are okay. That one push map. QuakeTime, you play this game for a living. What's the push map name? You play this game for a living. How do you not know the name? Maybe Shambali? Suravasa, Runasapi? I know, seriously, you guys, this guy, man. I'm gonna commit a war crime. I'm gonna lose it. I'm going to snap. Should we just do Coliseo? Yeah, where's Rush Strong? Dutch Bias, thank you for the 500 bits. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. This is so hard because dude, we should do Antarctica. That's what we should do. Hey.
Dude, you didn't save me.
What? What happened?
Did you look out front?
No.
Look out front.
Hang on, chat. What?
There's like a car
Yeah, what's going on?
with this lady and like 3 teenage girls, and I saw them with flyers, and I was like, shoot, they're parked directly in front of my house.
Oh no, what is it?
I pulled in the driveway. I was like, quick call, Aubrey. Be on the phone. You're on the phone.
What is it?
I don't know. The car is still running. I'm like on the phone. I was like, surely they'll just like walk past me. And then they walk up to my car window, and they're like, and I was like, I'm in my driveway on my property on the phone with my car still running. I was like, what are you trying to sell me, and why are you?
What
in
was
my
it?
driveway? I don't know. I just was like pointing at the phone and waved nicely, and they walked down the street.
Okay. Okay, weird.
So if somebody knocks on the door, we're not home.
That's fine. That's easy for me. Okay, here we go.
I don't want.
Okay, I think Antarctica is the way to go. It's good for Sim, it's good for Mei, it's good for Moira, it's good for Lucio, it's good for Zarya. Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. All right, chat, here are the rules. Here are the rules. Jehovah's Witness, probably, yeah. Also, I'm looking at war crimes, yeah. All right, here are the rules. I'll wait for the ads to wrap up. Mizuho, thank you for the sub. Chat, are the ads running right now? Do I have to wait? Is my insane corporate greed screwing myself out? There's no way there's an ad running right now, is there? No? We're good. Okay. Here are the rules. No communication. No communication. No chatting, no calling, no calming, nothing. Not for either team. Not for either team. You shut the frick up. You trash talk in match chat. That's the only thing you're allowed to do is you can trash talk in match chat. Koa Mithra, sorry. So just treat it like a rank game. Show up. You know, we're not going to have like these coordinated rotations that are going to counter Genji. No, that's not how ranked works. That's not how the bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond masters, grandmaster experience and ranked works. Play the game. Play the game. Yep. No comms, no coordination. Play the game. All right. You got an ad over the rules? Well, the rules are simple. Play the game. So you didn't miss much. There's no communication. No comms, no chatting, only trash talk in match chat, if anything. Don't sweat. Oh, actually, they're definitely going to sweat. Don't over-focus Genji. Just win. Easy. Good luck. Here we go. McCrae, shut up, McCrae. All right. So here's how it's going to work is I'm going to kind of spectate and call stuff out, maybe provide some feedback for the Genji. How's the volume for you guys? Is it okay? But Basiliski for the sub. So, basically the idea for Genji is can he control off angles with some form of range healing to apply pressure to distract. It's very difficult to secure kills into this kind of a composition. You have to be patient, you have to be deliberate, you have to control space and look for opportunities. However, your big advantage over Symmetra and Mei and Moira and Lucio is you can have significantly better mobility than those guys do, especially when it comes to your verticality here. So it's not so much about the poke damage that's better because Mei can poke better than you. Heck, even Symmetra in many ways can poke better than you. But you have the capability of taking and rotating and threatening assassinations, forcing CDs. I know everybody hates that, but that's what Genji does versus compositions like this. We're gonna end up winning the Zarya mirror. Interesting.
3, 2,
okay, let's take a look here. Headline,
round
yes.
1. Capture the objective.
Genji misery. Okay, so we've got 2 forms of range heal. We got a hit scan. This is like a fine comp to play. Let's see how it goes. I hope I didn't mess up the balance of the compositions. I'm gonna cry if we did. Early rotation, Symmetra Mei, Genji takes the angle. He's not getting pocket from his support. There's no angles. Oh, that Mei wall is brutal. Here's the mobility. We've got both supports stacked though. So Genji's on the angle here, but he's not getting support. There's this, oh, they got all fish toast. So good distraction from Tech there. The angle is really nice. He gets bubble, doesn't do anything with it. They're gonna walk forward slowly. He uses the angle to assassinate the Lucio. Patient mid-fight rotations, he's able to deflect out. So he's able to get good value there, despite the fact that he really did get any range support there. So everyone's like, oh, I can't take an angle because I'm split from my supports won't heal me. Not necessarily, despite being Spilo freaking Patreons, didn't help him on the angle, and it didn't matter. He still got the distraction value. Thank you for the gift of sub, that orb. So, let's see.
Yes.
Now, I will say... Well, okay, I won't say. Let's just see how it plays. There's the wall on Zarya. Zarya's super isolated. Zarya's gonna die. So, they're down. This isn't just about misery for the Genji. It's about everything is not always gonna be super easy. Poke from Symmetra going down. He's on the back line, forces the ice block, and that's really how the Genji cycle goes. You play the perfect angle. Congrats! You got an ice block. Do you like your dopamine? Are you enjoying the serotonin injection directly into your veins? No, that's all you get. Oh, well, frick me, and then Shrek left. This really is hero misery, man. This guy gets walled, and then he's gone. All right, we need a diamond tank. I need a diamond tank right now. You DC'd? All right, you're good. All right, hurry up. Log back in. We'll wait. Oh no. Okay, Mr. Grassman, Mr. Tinkletoes says, I'm healing too much, I'm unbinding it. Oh dear. Shrek will be back. Shrek, you're back? Okay, we'll invite you back in. It's just like a real game. Everybody pauses, we ask ready. You know what I should have done is I should have let it play out, but we're not trying to make this Genji hero misery and not, you know, lobby misery entirely. Okay. All right, here we go. So starting from scratch here, Tetris is doing some nice little bit of angle maxing here. I definitely think he's sweating for stream. He's trying to show off here. Now. McCrae on the angle. Oh, that's super helpful. Huge pick from McCrae. There's the angle from Genji. What's he gonna do? He's gonna get turned and he's gonna die! He's gonna die! See, the problem there is he committed his dash. You gotta be super patient. You gotta use your angle and primary fire to force CDs and not your dash. The dash has to be used to either secure a kill. I mean, you guys know the routine, right? But you get just a little greedy with it and you get smoked in the face. Monstrous nade. Nano on Zarya. Who the frick needs a Genji when you got a Nano Zarya and an anti-nade? Genji on the blade. What's he gonna do?
I am repaired.
Well, you gotta kill. That's all you need, right, guys? You gotta kill. You gotta kill. That's all you need. All right. Space control secured. Shrek on 70% grab already. Who is this guy? Cassie on the lane, Genji on main. Are we gonna set up to help our Zarya? Unlike last time. Last time I was oh, there's a TP, fake TP. Tech is a little isolated here. He's gonna get sucked a little here. 1, 2, 3 beams. He gets bubble. That's nice, but the bubble's not done anything. So he's angle maxing here, but he's not consistently playing around his team. Doesn't matter. Somebody hits a shot there. Is that McCrae? Somebody smoked something. The longest high noon of his entire career. Ooh, he almost dies. Oh, the snipe! That's an interesting sim wall. Yeah, Tech gets smoked. Tech gets sniped. And that's what we talked about with Symmetra, right? Like, you gotta be super disciplined about how you pick a Symmetra, because not only can she beam you, but she can poke you as well. All right. What do you guys think? What are the odds? We should do a prediction before next round of whether you think that Team Blue or Red will win this. All right, Genji's back. He's got a little support. They're looking for anti-net, I can tell. But Nonlin, ooh, a little poke on the Zarya. Again, these bubbles are just a little too early. I actually think bubbling Genji in this is really bad. I think that, like, he can't get immediate value out of it, right? He has to play a lot more patiently. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. You can't get grabbed. You can't, or at least you got to make sure you get solo grabbed. That's it, guys. They're cooked. That's it. Interesting cut we're rocking today. Shut the frick up, buddy. That's it. What do you guys think? Should we do Preds? Prediction. Well, I know we're already a round in, so it kind of sways things, but that means the gamble's even better. Win? Yes, he win. No, he lose. 30 seconds. Predictions live in chat right now. What do you guys think? Genji win? Genji lose? Uh-oh. Oh, this map isn't too bad. This is probably the better Genji round spot here. This one's a little bit more... So the reason I like this one is because there is a little bit of verticality here, and it's actually a little bit more congested, which is honestly not a bad thing for Genji here. So I think the other one is interesting here. What are the Pred's results here? Wow, it's perfectly split. Perfectly split. Okay, let's see how it goes, y'all.
You cannot escape me.
Turrets, bubbles, forcing them out of space. Moira on the angle there. That's not a bad trade, though, because she does get the Zarya bubble out. And getting Genji... there's the bubble again. Tech is really struggling. Huge anti-nade. Can he commit? Will he commit? He goes up and over. I really like that. I really like that. I love that. He just misses every single shuriken. Wait, no, he doesn't. He gets the Moira. Moira gets a little too saucy with it. Wait. Ah! He got it! He got it! That's what we needed. That's what we needed. There's the patience, right? Find, take an angle, look for an opportunity, enable, and work with your team. You really can't be playing with Zarya, bro. You can't be playing with Zarya. Zarya's the cheeks. Like, I actually think that, like, target priority does matter when a Zarya is in the field. I think Zarya is just so bad for Genji. Okay? It's a little deep, Genji. It's a little deep, Genji. He almost dies for it. Big anti-nade again. And they somehow win that fight. All right, well, they're back in. A little bit of damage, a little bit of pressure. They're going to have a flank Symmetra. Does he know? I don't think he knows. Moira as well. Moira as well. He's going to have to dash out here. Does he get to safety? He does. And a big Juno ult melts things up. And that's kind of the value of Genji there, right? You hold the angle. They push you out of the angle. You run away. And congratulations, you're playing Overwatch. Come on, come on, come on. This is definitely ranked Moira. This is definitely... Oh! Oh, he's... Oh, no, he dashed into the wall! Okay, well, we're good. 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 We're good, guys. We're good. We're good. No, we're not good. We're terrible. This is disastrous. Okay, they got out. Wait, no! He didn't get out. Okay, we're fine. Now, Tech has got to be really careful here. A lot of his angles sometimes have been without really paying attention to where his backline is standing on, so he's getting kind of smoked as a result. So... Moira on the angle again, Moira on the flank. Again, this is pretty representative. It's not bad either. It's a big grab, it's a big sim wall. Blade is used, they don't even get a chance to use beat, but wait, Zarya's dead. Zarya's dead. The blade gets... Oh no! Oh no! He must have misused his dash. That's gonna be a fight win for Red.
This is what I call power.
Right? Right. Right. Okay. I was gonna say, no way. Blue is screwed. Blue is screwed. They're gonna lose next fight, most likely. Like, they're gonna have to create some sort of point pressure or something, because they have no ults. They have no ults. You can't even off-angle poke the Zarya, mate. Like, you really can't. Look at that. Oh, no, they whiffed it! They whiffed it! They whiffed it! They whiffed it! Oh, no, they died! Disaster for Team Red! Oh, no, grab and beat used, and the Zarya dies. Tectris somehow miraculously gets away with playing patty cake with the Zarya. Still losable here. Like, this is still losable. Task Force doesn't have... They don't use coal. They should use coal there. They should use coal. They're gonna need to use it now. They're gonna definitely need to use it now. They're definitely gonna need to use it now. There it is. I don't know if they can even get the touch. I don't know if Symmetra can touch. Yeah, Tech just dominating with the Juno ult. There it is. Alright, guys. 1 for 1. So, Tech's angles was risky there, but it worked. Well, A Jackson, I pinged Patrons yesterday and the day before that, and at least twice, and you didn't say jack all, buddy row. You snooze, you lose. Although, if you want to play Brig next game, I'll get you in. All right. All right. This is a tough. This is probably one of the tougher points for maybe the toughest. It's good for Cassidy though, and it's good for Ana. See, that's the thing here. You look at McCray, you look at Nodland, the fat anti-nades, right? You might be thinking, oh, there's Bubble and Fade. Yeah, but there's not a lot of... If there's a lot of pressure on Genji, somebody else can perform. And if you give your team the opportunities, more often than not, they will provide. We saw this with the Winston stuff. You can't hard counter the Genji, you enable something else.
Big stanger lad.
What angle is Tech gonna play? That's a good Mei wall. That's actually a very clever Mei wall, actually. I think I rock with that. Tech playing a little passive here. I want to see him go left. Yes, there it is. 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 Don't use your dash. There it is. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. You see? You see? Oh no, the turrets! What kind of a psychopath? Who does this, man? The fight's happening over here, and this guy puts a bomb trap in his spawn? What? Dude, Symmetra players, man, I tell you what.
Is within my reach.
I'm ashamed of that. That is disgusting. Are Moira just DPSing because, you know, Moira player? And poor Tech is like, man, I had the angle perfect, and what the frick happens? Whoa, they got the Mei. They got the Mei. But they lost their Zarya. And Sarah Lee's dead too. And it just feels like every angle that Genji can play, there's a beam on it. You gotta be... The thing when you're playing Genji versus these characters, these comps, is you can't be good at positioning. You have to be great. You don't need the best mechanics, you don't need to be but you need to be great. And I think that's why people don't like playing into these kind of counter situations, because it's not that it's impossible, but it does require you to put in an extra little bit of effort in how you're positioning and how you're doing things. Oh dear, oh no. Oh no, he doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, he gets pocket. He gets pocket. He's getting poked. Help, 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 help. I'm also needing help. I can't move around properly. Moira dies in spawn again. I mean, he's doing a great job, and she's doing a great job of mimicking how Moira looks, man. I'll tell you what, that's definitely a familiar thing, and he's got to be so patient here. Look at, don't use that dash, don't use that dash. There it is. Gets a dash off at the high noon. The Zarya's low. He's still on the angle. They get the flip. There's Zarya overextends low. That's a huge nade. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. 1, 2. Can we get 3? Any 3ers in chat? Any 3ers? They need to get that Moira. Or maybe Lucio? No Moira? Moira it is? Yes, he's got it. And see, that's the skill check. The thing with Genji versus Moira is you don't have to win the 1v1 always, but you can't screw it up. If you do commit the dash, you have to get the follow-up. Really patient work there from Tectris. Very patient.
Yes.
Nanoblade! You guys want a POV? You guys want a POV? We're gonna POV just this once.
Cannot escape me.
Oh man. Oh man.
Get in there.
I am unstoppable. Yujin no Ken o kure! My spirit blazes.
LOS. Notice the discipline with the dash. He has to be super careful. 1 kill's enough there. You get beat for 2 ults, and then you're slowly gonna win this fight out. I don't know, chat. This is looking pretty good. Oh, that's a pretty fat blizzard, actually. That's a pretty fat blizzard. That's a huge blizzard. They might actually trade this here. Maybe not, chat. There's no way. There's no way, guys. There's no way.
Огонь по готовности.
There's no way. Oh no, not only misses sleep. Bodizzle might be able to live a little bit here. No, I think that's it. I think that's it.
Defeat.
Dude, they did it. They actually did it. They actually did it. They actually pulled it out. They actually pulled it out.
Play of the game.
No way, man. No way. Fresh money moves, dude. Fresh money moves. Again, like, you think, like, did Tactress carry that game? I mean, he played really disciplined, really well. He did. He did. All right, so... Let's review. Let's review. Let's review. Let's do the payout here for the Preds. Choose outcome. Oh, 49%. Congrats on your winnings. You guys never doubted, even though down 1. Jake Kim, thank you for the sub. Angle maxing indeed.
W angle max.
And that was an even lobby. I actually was a little concerned that maybe Team Red even had a slight advantage there. I need somebody to send me the replay code. Tech, can you send me the replay code? Because I don't have it because I was spectating. down 10k. Ouch. Got it. Thank you, Toast. And I was pretty pleased with how that played out in terms of like the normalcy of it. You know, it felt a little bit more sweaty than maybe the average ranked game, but certainly nothing out of the ordinary here. So I know we've kind of beaten around the bush for a little bit here, but let's really clarify what can Genji do. Genji is a short-range, highly mobile shotgun character. He's extremely lethal in close ranges, almost more so than characters like Reaper. Obviously, Reaper a little bit technically better in terms of damage output, but I'm telling you, alternate fire headshots, alternate fire body shots, 1, 2, 3 shurikens, it's a lot of DPS. That in combination with the fact to be able to move through people with your dash so that you screw up their aim, deflect, and so on. It plus wall climb, plus double jump, and so on. You're just really, really good. Big lag. Okay, I think we're okay now. Surely we're okay now. I'll pause for a second. It seems like we're normalizing there, but you're right. We did die there for a second. Are we back? Hello, Onk. That's the first thing I see. Love to see it. Hello. I think we're back. Okay, weird. No idea. The big thing is that you have a highly mobile shotgun character. So you need to always choose the position that gives you the opportunity to land those alternate fires. To be able to harass without having to commit a cooldown to get to that angle, right? So how can you position to be able to force ice block, to break some turrets, to force Moira or Lucio or Zarya attention, to force bubbles and so on? And like if you can't do that, then you're not going to be able to play Genji well. And that's the challenging part about playing Genji into counters, is it's not just a mechanical check, it's a positioning check as well. I'm not saying that counters for Genji don't exist. They absolutely do exist. It's not that it's impossible. It just requires you to level up your execution. And Tektrus is a good Genji, and he was able to do it.
Get this show on the road.
Hello.
Hey there.
So, first things first here. This position here will never work for a long period of time because Mei, Sem, damage orbs, Zarya alternate fire, Lucio spam is all going to do more damage than you. There are situations when standing in front of your tank briefly for like a big fat deflect. We've all done it, especially in lower ranks. It feels great. It could be actually fairly effective, but not versus this composition. You got to immediately start to take positions, like immediately take positions here. So that position, let's turn on the game audio just a tad. That position will likely be somewhere on the left where you have verticality and you have the way to close the distance. Remember, the weakness of this composition is they just don't have that much mobility. Like, it's harder for them. It's weird saying Moira and Lucy don't have that much mobility, but it's harder. It takes more effort for them to get here. And this is exactly it. You could force Moira cooldowns right here without committing a single cooldown. You see what I'm saying? Instantly. The problem there is Tech just missed the shurikens. See, even here, using your dash to get out away from your angle makes no sense whatsoever. He should have held on that angle. He needs to stay on that position. And so as his team walks forward here, he can punish the Moira without fade, or he can even force the fade himself. We don't see this deflect. That's what we call like the rank deflect. Oh, let's just break it. And it ends up getting an alternate fire from the Zarya, which is okay, but it's not Tech's best work, right? And ultimately, he does get cleared out. Does that make sense? Control the space, control the angle, use that verticality, use what the map provides to you. Use your dash if you see an opportunity, or dash out if you get pressured out, because at the very least, you're taking pressure off of main. Now, this one I have less of an issue. Baby F there. Man, yeah, I don't know what's going on, chat. It's cutting out a little bit, occasionally, randomly. I don't quite understand exactly why, so we're gonna keep rolling with it right now. But I might have to, a lowercase f, yes, okay. So this angle in general is okay, But the problem would be you need to be a little bit more alert about where we're actually fighting here. And I think this is good for Shrek as well. Like, Tech is just a little too far forward in relation to the rest of his team. So the angle itself isn't quite bad. Like, it could utilize exactly what we did in first fight here. Yep. But you need to let him come in a little bit. Like, you can't solo carry, solo deflect this. You need to let them in, and then now we should be here. But the problem is because we were there early, we forced a bubble, we forced a deflect, then we get cleared, and then actually Shrek dies for it. Do you get it? So it's actually Shrek getting punished for our Genji's mistake. And we're just falling back. We're floating in the back. And like Tector said, this is a bit of a toss. You got to hold that angle. You have your dash, you have your cover, you have your verticality. You're good to go. Notice that he didn't even need to use dash to force the ice block there. Yeah, okay, let's keep going here. Now the question is, what angle can you play? For McCray, Akira, like Cassidy, this is really good. You got a little bit of distance, you got a nice sight line, it works. The question is with Genji, is this going to work? And I think the answer is actually kind of yes. Like, look at how close you're able to get. No angle is objectively bad or good. It's always subjective with where the enemy team is. So this angle works, but if they were here, this would be too far, and it wouldn't work out. This is just a bit of greed. This is where you're like, oh, I messed up. I just need to dash out, try again, go from there. Tectris goes in, and Tectris dies. Dashing into Sim is fine. Just not when you're not full HP and... yeah. There has to be some level of securing here. Yeah. So, let's walk, see how Tectris sets this up. He hears his team engaged. He commits the dash to close the distance, and now he's on top of the Moira. If the Moira fades here, he chases. So the only mistake here is just a bad dash. You hear the Moira fade? Yeah, she's dead. The only mistake is it's just the bad dash. Because we could have killed that Lucio. JXV just getting out of there. Yeah, the dash after the second kill. Yep. Not the first dash, of course. Again, be careful. We cannot have your resources forced here. Look at where your team is. Look at where your team is. You could maybe even hold the same angle, but just let them come in a little bit. Let them come in. You need your full 5 of your team. If you're struggling into counters on any character, ask yourself, am I fighting as 5? This is about mid-high diamond. See, that's just a forced bubble right there, right? Good. Dash out. That's fine. Now go back in again. Yeah, get her. Now dash out. Oh my gosh, Toast, you frame perfect. Frame perfect. What the heck? Dude, look at this. Oh my gosh. That is unreal. That is insane. Holy crap, well done. That one hurts. Because he was gonna, in the deflect, fall to cover. That's not even a bad play there from Tectris. Okay, take top. Where's your angle? Probably not top right with where they are. They're all too far away. You need to rotate left, maybe? Risky to use your dash, but yeah, I like this angle here. Good. Nice and patient. Use this cover. You can shoot Zarya a little bit, as long as you don't take too much damage. And then, where do you guys see the rotation from here? Take a second here. Think about it. Where can we go from here? Where could you go from here? So, like, you know, as this fight evolves, you got to really read the battlefield, right? And I think, again, we're probably going to be migrating more towards point, right? Because they're all this direction. So, maybe poke out Zarya a little bit, and then rotate up towards here all over again. Because that's where they are. So I want to see Tectris a little. You see, he's locked in on the target, and he stopped thinking about position. So he stops thinking about position, and look at where he ends up. You know, he needs to go. He needs to move. It's okay if you get, like, you're angling and you get grabbed all the way freaking over here. Because here's the thing, Chad. If you do take the angle and they all focus you down, you die. That's not optimal. You maybe could have misplayed or played your cover better or your dash better, whatever. But at the very least, you make it hard. This is not hard for the enemy team. This is easy. Everybody's here, right? If we have to focus on Genji over here, your team will capitalize off of it. This is just too convenient. Tetris is not even necessarily the person that they were grabbing here. So basically being an incidental casualty as Genji versus your counters is the real crime. If you're gonna die, if you're gonna not get a kill but force resources, make it inconvenient. But this is it. All right, let's keep going. A little bit more verticality. Well, not a little bit more, about the same amount of verticality here, but definitely some shorter sightlines. Where is Tech gonna go? He's gonna rotate towards right. Moira's there. Honestly, if you use the wall there, you can go on Moira. Okay, so then we need to go left. Go left away from the beam, and then into the beam that's at least squishier, you know? Or go up and over like Tech did earlier. Go for your assassination, dash out, rinse and repeat. But die, but be petty when you're dying. Exactly. Do it, Tech. Just do it, Tech. Do it. Yes. Yes. See, this is what we're looking for. This is how what your verticality does. It's the element of surprise. It's the element of surprise. And even if she knew that we were coming, you drop at her head, right click, you don't like what you get, you dash out, you try again. Now, if you mess up your dash out or dash out the wrong direction, you might die, but yeah. So he actually misses shurikens, goes, oh, Moira's low, let's keep going here. Don't get lazy, focus on your angle. Toast gets a little close, and there you go. There's your Genji value. Shoot. Gotta be a little bit careful of Zarya here. Yeah, you can see Zarya is just such an awful target. Target party usually doesn't matter. Usually. But in that circumstance, maybe a little bit. Welcome, GFTK. We were waiting for you. What is he doing? That was a greedy frontline pressure there. My buddy, you can't deflect a beam. Right, chat? Have all the bronze players in chat say amen. Okay. Let the fight boil here. Play your angle here. Maybe end up rotating back and do the exact same thing on the left side again. This is too far. Oh, Moira's on me. Help. I got two people on me. Run away. You had to. I think my only feedback here was obviously if we could get the wall climb up and over, and then we'd be in a better position to actually do some damage. But we kind of screw up. Okay. Team kind of carried there, I'm not going to lie with you. You took two people's attention. Wait, we missed it, chat. Man, you get on top of a Moira, man. There it is. Happens to the best of us. And then we're cooking. Let's keep going. Trying to lurk, trying to set up that short angle. It's not a tech scope if we don't dash into the wall. Careful. So you got to make a decision here, Tech. You got to decide, do I want to sit on this Moira's head so I can win this 1v1? Or do I want to kind of play carefully and just disengage if I need to? I actually think the play here is to sit on the Moira's head. I think the reason... Yeah, we're effing again. The reason why... Uppercase F? It's funny because the bit rate's still really high. Okay, are we back? Okay, that's really bizarre, chat. We'll finish out Genji Hero Misery and we'll go from there. I apologize, guys, for the stream goof ups. Not sure what's happening here. It might be time to move on from Spectrum, guys. I'm not gonna lie with. Okay, so big thing here is I think the reason why we're kind of hovering here is we're thinking about Blade, but even when you have Blade, you got to make a decision about where you're angling and where you're holding. Yeah, we're thinking about it. You should have Blade that. Yeah, I was gonna say Blade right from the beginning. So we use the Blade to make sure that we can, because they use Simwall, because they use Blizzard, just to keep going with it. So the mistake from Tetris here. Deidre, thank you for the sub. The mistake here is we needed to be more decisive with Blade. And then because we dash into the floor, we've removed our escape route. And then we don't actually finish the kill on the Symmetra, so we don't get the dash out. That's just more of a mechanical failure. Okay, Okay, we're gonna wait for next fight, set up our angle. We force them to rotate out. That creates space for our team. Love to see it. Careful about the Zarya there. Ooh, very scary. Very scary. Now, maybe the strategy here was Tetris was going for a clip. Maybe he wanted the Zarya deflect there, the Genji deflect. Maybe that was the strat. But honestly, like, you got to be really careful here. If we look at this from overhead here, I think the strat is, as your team walks forward, as they're doing right now, probably put more direct pressure on the Moira instead, and then dash out from there, because then you're not likely to get grabbed as much. But also, it's easier to force a Moira fade and actually do something than it is to necessarily deal with this. This feels scary. Yeah, Tetris is definitely known to clip farm. So that's a beautiful graviton surge. Can we retake the angle? Retake the angle. That's risky. We use dash to go in. Now, he does have cover, and they are up one, but he's going to need his team to walk now. And he knows it. He's like, oh, crap, I messed up. I got to back off. I got to back off. But this is why we picked Tetris, you know, a high diamond, low masters Genji player, and not a bronze or silver or gold Genji player, because I wanted to point out mistakes, but I also want to point out when it works and why it works, right? And I think these are one of those examples of where, like, the angle maxing, even engaging with dash, as long as you have the cover to be able to stay on that flank. Yeah, you knew your options that dash, like, that's it shows that you can still break and bend the rules. You could still find value out of it. Okay, let's keep going here. Rotate on main. I immediately said, okay, we need to go left. This is too wide open.
Enemy contact.
Come at me.
Dude, Tetris, get a life. Dude, look, I get it. Moira orbs are saucy to deflect. It's the dopamine. You know what it is? It's the Moira main inside every Genji player. That's what it is. Everyone just wants that ticky, 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 man. Come on, brother. Stop. Just move, man. Move. You need that deflect. Go take the angle, man. Dude, I swear. Stop sitting in your back line. Okay, here's what it is. Every top 500 Grandmaster, Diamond Master, Platinum Genji main started in bronze. And in bronze, you can stand behind your tank, you press the deflect, and every single projectile gets deflected. That's just how it works most of the time. And somehow you never let that go. And you're just like, man, I wish I could do that deflect again. I wish. And you're just like, you're always pursuing that high. Every now and then the voices just win. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the voices just win. Listen, I know. This is just a total waste of time. We're now poking on main, we don't have our deflect, and we're like, what am I doing? Like, I am just totally getting outvalued by the Symmetra May by a lot. So we do get on the angle. We do have our cooldowns. And this is what happens. We catch the Symmetra at a reload, which is awkward, but you get a lot of value. You take the angle, you get resources, you get attention. In fact, we should have killed the Symmetra. We screwed it up mechanically. Oh dear, another F. Back. All right, we might have to try something here if this happens again. Let's finish this review, and then we'll go from there. We'll finish this review and we'll go from there. I'm molding to high heaven here. Yeah. Okay, so this is hilarious. This is hilarious. Dude, I'm sorry. Who puts turrets there, man? Who puts turrets there? What is wrong with you? You could have put turrets here or here. Like, why? Like, that is just, you should be ashamed of yourself. Angle left, finish the kill. I think he might have had ice block there. Oh, he did quite have it. Okay. Where's my angle? Where's my angle? You getting poked out? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Run, run, run. I don't think it's a Twitch problem. It's definitely OBS. Why are you here, Tetris? Wait for your team, set up your angle. Wait for your team, set up your team. Stop begging for bubbles. Poke the angle, rotate forward. Chat, I have a suspicion. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second here. It's not OBS. I think it's just the internet. I'm gonna keep... That's weird. Only 1% network being used here, so that's fine. Sorry, we're taking a quick tech pause here. No pun intended. So 0% network is being used right now. So it's not a network issue. In terms of there's something secretly running behind in my computer. Nope, there's no uploads running right now. I canceled the uploads. Here, let's do this. Spectrum, down, detector. I have a Trojan horse. Another one? Frick, man. Yeah, see, it's red barring again. Internet speed test. Let's just try. I know I'm actively using it, so it's going to be kind of wonked here. I'm not running anything right now. The upload speed is crazy right now. I'm getting normal upload speed here. You haven't lost me once? Then why am I getting red bars in OBS? Like, when you guys are saying F, I'm seeing it in the bitrate. Here it goes again, right there. Bam, red bar. Download speed is fine. Weird. A stable stream the whole time, buddy row? Yeah, it's the bitrate goes conk. And it's weird because the upload speed on the internet speed test is fine. Well, it's chill right now, but it keeps happening. It keeps happening. Here it goes again. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on provider's end, but that's... It does pause for you. There it goes again. There you go. All right. Thank you, Elmo. I appreciate that. Yeah. I saw it. Okay, so we're really going to have to we're going to brute force this, and then we're going to have to troubleshoot. I've heard control delete, like just deleting every file on your computer might work with it as well. Okay, so we're going to brute force it for now, and we'll cross that road. Angle on right, love to see it. I like it. It's risky, but you have your dash, and you are playing at the same time as your team. Then, as they back up, you then find the different angle on left. Good. Look at the resources we're forcing here. Now that was risky. I'm not gonna lie with you guys. Like that is definitely, like, with how low the dash damage is, I don't think this is the play here. I think we need to maintain value on the angle here and then look for a commitment a little bit later. That was super risky. It was an AoE dash, so there's a lot of pressure there, but super, super risky. Oh, he didn't have dash yet. Nice. So patience here. We go for the Lucio because he's closer. Lucio dashes away. We have blade, so we're thinking. We go, oh, we don't even need blade. We're the greatest. Yeah, that was a bad dash. But the last two have been good. Yeah. Would you have recommended primary fire instead of alternate fire? Yeah, probably, depending on the range. That's definitely a tricky one to min-max with Genji, but yes. So this is an interesting one. We're here. Would we be better for us to sneak up around here? Or is it better to just kind of poke from main for a little bit? I don't know. I think definitely we need a little bit of healing here. Yeah, so Nodlin and Sarah, they kind of sleep on the job here. But honestly, Tech, you needed to play a little bit better on your cover here. So once you see Moira here, you need to not peek her at this range. Like, you cannot take this engagement at this range. This is kind of what we talked about earlier, where, like, this is not a 1v1 that you win at this range. You just don't. You just can't. She will suck you dry. So you got to drop, you got to get some healing, and then you can re-engage the Moira once she gets closer to you.
You're powered up. Get in there.
友人の剣をくれ
And then, no beat.
My spirit blazes.
Okay. Side note. If you say, huh, in all caps in my chat, I'm going to time you out. I'm going to do it. It's up there with Hawk Tua and whatever else. I am so freaking tired of every chat that I'm going to where anybody says anything, even remotely, having to do, like, oh, I went outside today. Wait, you went outside? Side is, the side of your body, and body equals, you know what I'm saying? Huh? I'm gonna give you guys 60 seconds to get it out of your system, and then I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it on you. I'm gonna drop it on you. I'm going to drop it on you. But yeah, definitely an awkward nano blade because we didn't really have the position for it, but we made it work. You can see the damage from Genji up close is just insane. If you can hit it. Dash. Ah! Okay, so we don't have dash. Why don't we have dash, sir? Why don't we have dash? Did we use our dash? What happened to our dash? Yeah, so we dashed too slow to finish the combo. We take the angle here, which I like, but we don't have our dash, so we probably should have been a little bit more cautious about this. I understand because it's a graviton surge, I mean, for crying out loud. You feel like you don't need it, but you can kind of see here, like, even with the grav, because we don't have our dash, even though we're playing our effective range, you can die. And you're like, oh, it's only because of the blizzard. Yeah, but anything will kill us here without dash. Bam. And I think that's it, chat. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Yeah, so the proximity is important, but you really kind of need your dash for that proximity to consistently work. That's the big thing here. That's the big thing here. How's stream been? I'm honestly scared to move on to step 2. Because if we're still having stream issues, then I don't want to move forward. Huh?
Where are you watching?
Tectris. We're doing Genji, Hero Misery.
Oh, sorry.
What do you guys want to think? Wait like 5 minutes? Because it was happening like bam, 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 bam.
I can do Q&A if you need a break.
No, I don't want to do Q&A.
Ask chat. They want to do Q&A with me.
Can I have a snack?
I was asking you about lunch.
I don't know if I can have lunch yet, but...
Here's the fastest snack for you.
Fastest snack for me. Ah! Thank you.
Fast snack. I was making protein cookies. You can eat those.
I probably could eat protein cookies. Guys, these are bear fruit rolls.
You can eat protein cookies or can't?
Probably.
Okay.
And they come with this. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This thing looks like a tapeworm. I mean, like, what is?
That's disgusting.
What is that?
That's unnecessary.
And there's a card.
You don't need to say it looks like a tapeworm.
It's a snow leopard.
Snow leopard?
Yeah, that's the plan, bananas. We're gonna wait 5 more minutes, then we're gonna go for it. Is Pepper playing Overwatch later? Maybe.
Yes. I will.
She says yes.
Who asked?
McCrae.
Tell him I'm very proud of myself for dueling him.
She's very proud of herself. You want to ask Pepper about her civil rights protests, Sarah. Let's talk about Pepper's civil rights protest.
It was great.
All right. We're doing some, pugs last night with the patrons. Everyone's having a great time. Pull up Watch Point Gibraltar. And I'm like, guys, we got freaking McCrae and Pepper, Widowmaker, every freaking game. It's just boring. We just hate Widowmaker. Widow mirrors the entire game. It's just terrible. I'm going to ban Widowmaker. No Widowmaker. I removed Widowmaker for this one game. And we alternated. We did some Widow, some not Widow. Well, you should have heard the crying. I said, being the alpha male, great leader that I am, shut the frick up, you losers. Widow's ban, cry. And I left the voice channel along with the rest of my team. Vista, remind me, I'll get to that in a second. So, we start the game. We're on attack here. There's no code for it. There's no code for it. At least I don't think so. Yeah. So wait, there is a code for it.
Let's go.
I didn't think it would generate a code. So anyway, I'm like, all right, well, we're good. Well, I'm in spawn. And maybe you guys can look at my POV here. And I'm like, all right, let's see what they roll out on. And they're all crying about no Widowmaker, no Widowmaker. Why is there no Widowmaker? Rah, 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 rah.
He was crying too.
No. So I'm like, all right, I'm scouting, you know, because I'm a sweater, you know.
That's always
Ana guys, okay, they're on Zen. Wait, they're on Ball Soldier. Wait, they're on our spawn door, guys. They're on their spawn door. Get ready. Okay, that's weird. That's where I'm like full scouting, you know, full sweating. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get the fattest anti-nade ever here. They're doing some stupid strategy, like they're trying to spawn camp here. All right, guys, get ready, get ready, get ready. So I'm gonna rotate. I gotta get this anti-nade. No. That's not what they were doing. They weren't going for a stupid strategy. This is what I turned the corner into. Guys, I freaking walked into a civil rights protest over Widowmaker being banned and pugs. They sat there. And sat there.
Look at
and
how-
sat there.
Look at that.
They refused to play until I unbanned Widowmaker. Look at these nerds. Look at them!
Your own team joins us.
I'm banning Widowmaker! I'm not banning, like, anything bad or good. It's Widowmaker! And they freaking toss the pug.
Looks like you're tossing the bug. You're the one sleeping.
So now all I can think is like, dude, can you imagine like the propaganda you could do with this? Spilo, the dictator, sees peaceful protesters and then gasses them. Like, come on, guys. Like, I'm sorry, my bad. I wasn't thinking. I mean, come on. Like, look how stupid I look now. Like, I didn't know. I thought that they were like.
Look, okay, it's about making a statement. It's about making a statement. It's not the hero.
I look terrible here, man. Like,
Freedom.
what is?
It's the freedom to choose.
Oh my gosh.
The people have a right to have freedom.
I just freaking gassed the, like, I'm just abusing the peaceful. I'm like, I don't know, man.
That is pretty rough.
So, anyway, they got their wish, and they played Widowmaker, a bunch of morons.
fun.
And they lost, by the way. They lost.
Barely.
They lost.
But you know what we said? I just wanted to go on record. We said, we will lose this match. We have won the moral victory. So did we really lose? No.
All right, let's do Roast the Highlight here. Let's do Roast the Highlight real quick, and then we'll get into episode 2 of Hero Misery. I think the stream has been okay.
There's a grenade at peaceful protesters.
Oh, yeah, there's the black screen on the chat. Does Pepper style her hair to look like Brig? I don't think so.
Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do.
Yeah, you lost pretty hard. Where's my Doom clip? Where's my Doom clip?
This is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. This has tarnished civil rights movements worldwide with the taint of the purple infectious thorn upon the hero roster known as Widowmaker and all those who play.
Thank you, A. Jackson. I appreciate it. I couldn't tell if you were attacking me or supporting me. Frantically trying to scrub the internet of the Gibraltar incident. Yeah, Vista, I asked you. Drop the link, mate. Drop it. I'm waiting for you. Thanks for the bit sync. Killing me, man. No orb. Did you do a dude? You got listen. We got to stay in the Genji hero misery train. All right, here's my Doom clip. Now, to be fair to Vista, Vista always delivers. It's always. Shut up! Vista always delivers with good clips. So there's not really a good angle to approach this fight here with this map, so you pretty much just frontline trade. And so we shoot, punch, Slam out to dodge the CC, but even if we did get CC there, we're in a pretty good spot to live it with block. Power block once we've seen the CC being used. Punch back in, eat the anti-nade. Oh, yes. Ah. Wait, 5K? 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 5! No! Dang it, dude. Nice clip. Nice clip, nice clip, nice clip, nice clip. All right, chat. Round 2. Genji Hero Misery. Round frickin' 2 of the Genji Hero Misery. Let's get our boys and girls in here. Ralph is here. Tectris is here. Jackson is here. McCrae is here. Task Force, the same crew. Liam, I don't know if I want to play versus a ball. I want a Winston, but we'll cross that road in a second here.
Just, like, picking up people's names now?
No. Okay. Java Monkey, thank you for the sub. Old Fish Toast, I want you in Echo. Nodlin, do you want to play Winston? I'm putting Nodlin on Winston, because he's a good Winston player. Move myself to Spec. Jackson 5's on Brigitte. Task Force. I might have you on Tectris' team here. Orb, you want in? I'll put you on support if you want Orb. Yeah, I'll put you in support, Orb. Hang on, hang tight. We might do like on a brig here. Let's maybe do on a brig. Orb, I'll put you on this team here. Buy a Wi-Fi router for the... Dude, shut the frick up. Task Force, do you want a Tracer? Why don't you... We could do a Genji Tracer here. Sarah Lee, I'll put you in support with Tectris again. Calyx, you want in? You can honor hit scan. I'll put you... What rank are you, Calyx? What rank are you, Calyx? On support. What do you guys think for comp here? We're definitely going to do Winston on a brig Echo for sure. Winston on a brig Echo, because we need we'll decide what we need after we know the comp first. Winston on a brig Echo. But what do you think guys think for the second DPS? Pharah? Cass? You think Echo Cass? Because Cass was in the top 5. I don't know if I want to do double flyer. Frick! There's no freaking way. The second we start it, it's cursed, guys. It's cursed. The Spectrum people, they hate Genji. They don't want to see Genji players get better. Dude, it is a big F. It is a big F. Dude, freaking internet's completely bonked. Beth, internet's gone. Yes. Major F. Major F. Internet speed test. The download's fine, but the upload's cheeks. Can you guys even hear me anymore? Yeah, the upload's like tanked. It's down to 1 now. Thank you, Or, for the sub. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with y'all, chat. I'm not gonna lie with y'all, chat. Oh no, where it's gone again. We might have to exit. Nodlin, we are not good, man. We are not good at all. The test is also bad now.
What the heck, bro?
2011. Since when was I 2011? Yeah, they got to me. I mean, it's fine if we have to do it at some other time, but yeah, it's completely gone. Frick, it's completely gone. Trying to think, what should we do? What should we do? I feel like I should just call them.
Call Spectrum?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's back now, but I'm not messing with it. No, the lower bit rate won't matter because it's not like struggling. It's tanking. Like, it wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter what I would do.
Looks like the universe wants to have Q&A with me.
No, I don't think that's that.
I think
I don't
that's
think
the
that's the
universe
solution.
is like,
I mean, we could reset stream, but that might not fix the issue. I would have to call Spectrum, restart the entire router modem, and then just pray it doesn't do it all over again. I mean, we could try it. Do you guys want to try it once? Do we want to try it? We'll give it one shot, one full reset, and if it doesn't work, we exit. Yeah, it's still tanking here. We're gonna do.